You're now listening to the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Welcome to episode 175 of the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast, brought to you by Shaving Off Mustaches. I shaved my mustache, Jinsey, and I feel naked on my face.
I can see. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't think it was the move. But we're here.
Hey, tell them what happened. Tell them what happened about the goatee.
Oh yeah. So my original plan. So Drew and I were talking about this baseball player, and he looked like, I can't remember his name, but it was just an electric look, and like he just had this amazing looking goatee. So I was like, all right, it's time. And then as soon as I did, I had like my trimmer, and I guess I put like the 1 instead of the 2. And when I hit it, it was just like, it was too late. I didn't want to have like this weird looking thing going on, like with just the bottom. Aric Garnay maybe, or something like that. It's close. Yeah. But yeah, so I just had to let it go. But you know what? The beauty of it is it'll come back.
Yeah, it'll grow back. I'm sure it'll grow back fast too.
And it'll probably grow back because I'm going to be drinking my drip drop. Not to say that drip drop will make your beard hair grow, but it'll keep you hydrated. And when you're hydrated, you feel better. So maybe everything feels better, especially hair.
So maybe you'll just have like good energy like all around, you know?
Yeah, 100%. But Drip Drop was invented to treat dehydration in the most challenging circumstances. It is used by doctors. It's used by medical professionals everywhere. It's used by athletes, firefighters, military
NASCAR fans.
NASCAR fans, the Garage Guys. Have you got your Drip Drop yet?
No, because Drew has been on vacation for like 5,000 years.
Is he still on vacation?
I don't know. Where is he? I don't know. Is he on vacation?
I don't think he's on vacation, but I do got to say, huge congrats. Drew bagged attorney. So like on one of like the worst days like that I've had in DFS in a long time, and a lot of other people did, he bagged. So Chef Boy was cooking. So Chef Boy was whipping up hot. The kitchen never closes. It's 24 hours.
He was thriving.
Yeah. He was all about it. So got to give the shout out there. But I'm definitely going to call him about the drip drop. But anybody else that needs the drip, use promo code GarageGuys20, and you can save 20% when you order it at dripdrop.com. So do it and get the drip. But yeah, getting back to that, Sunday at Pocono was probably – I wouldn't say it was like the worst day I've ever had in DFS, but it was just the combination of just like literally 4 hours of sleep within almost 72 hours. It was bad. Like writing,
not good.
Videos, like I maybe ate like 3 meals. Like it was just.
How do you do that?
It was just,
first of all, I love food and I love sleep. So like, there's absolutely no way that I could ever do that.
My mind will just get to the point to where like, okay, I know I've got to do this, I've got to do this, and I've got to do this. And then in between all that stuff, I'm like, oh, I remembered this. And then I'm like, oh, and then the next thing I know, it's like 4 or 5.
It's like one thing after another.
Yeah. But see, it doesn't happen like that like every week. Like this being the doubleheader week that turned into a triple header. We got to talk about that, by the way. Going from Saturday in Pocono, like, we were all watching. I had a really good day Saturday, won a nice bet on Kevin Harvick. Saturday, everything, we was going up on a Tuesday.
Everything was hunky-dory. Everything was on the up and up. And then Sunday hits.
The first thing, like the truck race, I ended up playing like lineups for the truck race, the Xfinity race, and for the Cup race. And truck race comes around, I have like Matt Crafton in a lineup. He gets wrecked out within like 4 seconds. And so I was like, all right, nap time. And I literally went and took a nap. I took like a 2.5 hour nap.
You need to just let that sink in a little bit.
Yeah.
You should have known that whenever that happened, like it was all just going to go downhill from there.
It's about to be a rough day.
So he had to take a nap. He had to brace himself for it.
And so see, like I was so delirious the entire day that like it just nothing was like phasing me whatsoever. So I was just like conversating, talking, like, and it was just like it was like there was no emotion in anything that I was doing, and like it was just like holy crap. Like, and then I woke up today and I'm just like rested. I feel good, and I'm just like don't even remember hardly anything. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. I ate a lot of food today. I probably ate my weight back, so we're caught up. But everything's good. The Xfinity race. I think the Xfinity race was probably the most exciting race on Sunday, even though there was just total carnage there as well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the Cup race came by. A lot of the guys that were very heavily owned, some of the really good plays, like Tyler Reddick, his car ended up just malfunctioning right off the bat. He was done.
Yeah.
And then he got back out there, so he was already like 4-something laps down, and so his score was not, incredible.
Not where it should have been.
Nope. And I had a lot of Reddick. I had a lot of Chris Bell. He wrecked out. And, of course, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch. I really, really thought that this was going to be the one where Kyle, figured it out. His car was looking so good on Saturday.
Yeah, he had a really good car on Saturday. And he's always been pretty decent at Pocono, too. It's always been a decent track for him, but I don't know.
Something's not clicking. So why don't we go ahead and just, start off there? So is Kyle Busch depressed? That's the question, Jinsey.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think maybe he's getting into the season where he's he hasn't had a stage win all year. He hasn't had a single win all year. And he's just, I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't know what to do at this point. Maybe he thinks he's lost it or something, because he can go out and win in the truck series. I mean, he hasn't lost it though. Let's be real, because in the truck series and other series, he can show off his driving ability. But I don't know. With the Cup, I just feel like he's just been on the down and down,
It's almost like something happened, because his skill set, the way he drives.
His skill's there. Yeah, his skill's there.
It's got to be the car.
It's got to be the car or his mindset.
Yeah,
mindset. Like we said, or like we were talking about earlier. Yeah, that's true. It depends on the way you think, and maybe he just hasn't. I don't know. Maybe he just hasn't been thinking that his car's good, and whenever you don't think your car's good, maybe you can't drive it as good. I don't know.
You're being he's manifesting.
I don't know. Look at me being a philosopher here. Look at me picture being a driver in my head.
I know. But that's a good strategy. We're figuring it out. So Jinsey will be in the pit box before long. We're gonna get her in Kyle's pit box for you're gonna be like his life coach from here on out. That's what needs to happen. Kyle Busch's life.
I don't know if he could handle that.
But if he ever got around like Chase Elliott, then you would just be turn left a little bit, and then he would just mess himself up. So Chase could do better. Is that what you would do?
I don't know. I'm not in that situation, so
keep those secrets.
Yeah, that's for me to know and for you to find out.
Ooh, I like it. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know what's up with Kyle Busch. Really, it's just so surprising to me that somebody with his skill set has not won a single race all year, and we've seen a lot of different winners this season.
Mostly Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano is one of them, and Kevin Harvick too.
Yeah, those are the big three right now, and then Blaney's kind of on his way up. But
Chase, and hey, you got to give it to him. Chase Elliott's on his way up there too.
He is, and we still got a lot. And it's cool to finally see Blaney and Elliott, like guys like that, getting more in a rhythm of winning.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say this much though about it is Denny's a good race car driver, whether you want to, he is. And he's been the guy I feel like that has just always caught the bad luck when it comes to winning a championship. And so it's maybe, I mean, who knows? You can go in all kinds of conspiracy theories, but it's just Denny has.
You're all about these conspiracy theories.
I am. I'm just
Let me hear it. Let me hear your Denny Hamlin conspiracy theory.
Okay, so Kyle Busch is really still good, and so he hasn't been himself in his interviews lately, right? Okay, so everybody's freaking out. They're like, this does not sound like Kyle. We don't know what's happening. Kyle has just killed his season, and he has went to Vegas, and he put all of his money on Denny Hamlin, and he's just holding back to do everything he can to let Denny get the championship.
I don't know
And
about
then
all
they're gonna
that.
split the winnings. I mean, it's totally illegal, and it's definitely probably not true.
Well, hey, maybe at Joe Gibbs they're giving Denny all the equipment they should be giving Kyle Busch.
It's
Like
possible. I think that I think Denny's just hungry. Denny wants it more. Denny's
he
got
has a
that
lot
mindset.
of he has a lot of motivation for sure.
Big time. There's so much that's riding behind this. He knows that, everything that he's done so far this year. I mean, I think he tied a record for most wins with Martin recently. He just
Yeah,
did another one, tied a record with Pocono wins with Jeff Gordon at
yeah.
this past race. So it's all stacking up in his favor right now. And I definitely would love to see him get one. I definitely think that with his competitiveness and what he has been able to bring to the sport, he definitely deserves it. But he's doing a hell of a job.
Wait, let me just say something real quick. My favorite Denny Hamlin moment of this year, though, was whenever he was iRacing and his daughter accidentally turned off the TV.
That reminded me
Listen, they did a segment for Father's Day. Like it was like a Father's Day type thing on the NBC or FS1. They did something with that, and he had his daughter Molly asking him, or he was asking her questions.
Yeah, they were in the room in the little chairs.
Yes, and that got brought up, and it was so funny. She's hilarious.
She is.
She was like, why weren't you answering me? Whenever I was asking you. And he was like, I was in the middle of a race, Molly. What the heck? And then they got to talking later on, in that same interview. And she was starting to get really embarrassed because he said that she had a crush on Kevin Harvick's son, Keelan. And she was like, oh my God, Dad, please don't bring it up on TV. So maybe that's gonna conjure up in the future. But I think she is so funny for such a little girl. Turning off that TV, she went, "Oops," or "Uh-oh."
She knew what she was doing. You could
she
tell
knew
in
it.
the video.
She turned around. She was like, so funny.
X Games mode. I've been seeing that everywhere again too. That's been resurfacing.
He on X game mode.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode. I love it.
That's so funny.
There's too much to it. But yeah, there could be all kinds of different things that come out of that with Denny Hamlin's daughter and Kevin Harvick's son. Look, we went from talking about Blaney and Byron, and now we're talking about this. We're turning into the NASCAR love saga. Matchmakers, NASCAR matchmakers. There we go. Look at us.
Yeah, look at us. I don't know if I'm a good matchmaker, but
you could try it. Hey, maybe that's a new show that's coming soon. Who knows? NASCAR matchmaker. We'll figure it out.
about that.
Aric Almirola, you brought him up, and obviously he's just one of those guys that I don't even think about hardly. Anymore.
Nope, I don't think it's just anything with you. I think it's something with everybody.
Yeah, it has to be. So, but now we can't do that anymore because I think you had an interesting stat. How many races now has it been?
It's been 4 races since Homestead. He's had top 5s every race since Homestead. 4 races.
They figure something out.
Yeah, something.
Maybe he heard us talking crap, or everybody. How many people, we need to go survey how many people that have podcasts and do videos have been talking crap about Aric, and he just got tired of it. I've been tagging him, and I'd be like, are you Bacon Man? And then there was a guy that hit me up, and he tagged some guy that had bacon in his name on Twitter, and he was like, are you looking for me? I'm like, are you the real Aric Almirola? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, you are now. Eric's been canceled. Now you're Aric Almirola.
Bacon Man.
Saw that. Bacon Man. Yeah, that's his name. Bacon Man. Smithley Field. But no, it's good. It's good to see it. I'm happy to see it. Somebody new that's kind of getting in the mix. And he said it at Pocono himself. I did appreciate it. The honesty was great because he's on the radio with Jeff. He just won the stages, and he says, Jeff's like, man, he's like, you're doing really good, And he was like, yeah, it's not me. He's like, I suck at Pocono. He was like, they just really did a lot of work to the car to overcompensate for my horrible driving at this track. And so,
hey, at least he's honest, dude. You gotta give him that.
Yeah, I gotta respect that guy. I gotta respect that guy for that. I fuck with that. I really do. Anytime somebody is like that, I'm like, okay, I'm all in. Let's go.
At least he's honest. That's great.
Am I gonna become a low key Aric Almirola fan, Jinsey? Is that where I'm headed?
I
Not the crystal
don't think
ball.
so. You're already like low key a Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fan, and he's like
Right.
he's mild boy. So like I am not, but I mean, like I always say, to each their own.
What is
So
Aric Almirola? Is he a
what
mild
is?
boy too?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
all the
he's a
way.
mild boy.
You hear this,
He's a
Aric?
boy.
You've got 4
He,
top 5s, and you're being called a mild boy
he's
by
a
Jinsey.
boi boy, mild
Bowie.
boy,
Bowie.
mild boy.
That's the only way to spell boy. We've
Yeah.
made that. Have you noticed that a lot of people have been saying boy lately in the NASCAR world?
Maybe it's because of us.
They were doing maybe they were. It was what's her name from Fox? The chick that's always out there like interviewing the drivers.
Jamie Little.
Yeah, Jamie Little. She was out there the other day, and it was Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch. This was yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, look, it's Umbrella
Kurt
Boy."
Busch. Kurt Busch.
Yeah, Umbrella Boy, and like she hit the hard eye. He's like, "Boy," you know what I mean?
Yeah, did you see that clip where he was holding the umbrella for Matt Kenseth?
Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
was
saying.
pretty funny.
She called him Umbrella Boy.
Umbrella
And
boy.
she was like, "Oh, look, you're an Umbrella Boy today."
That would definitely be something that I would say.
Yeah, probably so.
For sure. People would be like, "What did she just say?"
We're exposing the world to the boy. I
Boy.
dig it. Boy.
Boy.
They were conspiring. It looked like they had like something going on. They had secret conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
But too much going on around there. But yeah, the race weekend's over. Pocono's done. The triple header, the historic triple header that was just so much carnage.
Yeah.
I can't
That was
remember
a
the
long
last
time
time.
coming.
There's a lot of wrecks. A lot of wrecks. I did a meme early in the day where it was like a positive thing about like a triple-headed dragon, and I was like, get ready for the triple header, and then at the end of the day I was like, Satan Sunday, and it was just the glowing fire, because that's what it was for me. Not for everybody, but
and speaking of Rex, that whenever Ryan Blaney ran into Kyle Busch, that virtual replay that they had to do because they didn't have the wreck footage, we waited for the wreck footage for like a good 35 minutes.
I was so thrown off by it because like
minutes.
I was in and out. I was like in and out of like just delirium, like going in and out of like different areas in my mind at that time. But I remember like glancing at the TV, and they had like this purple molded car or something, and it was like driving
and
by.
And then they had a yellow car, and
like they had to get like a Windows 98 car software, put it in the computer. All right, let's build this replay.
Yeah, it was so ridiculous.
Yeah, but they got to figure something out. They got all these drones. They just need to get like 35 more drones, and like all I want to see is just like a swarm of drones just hitting everywhere up there. And then so it's like, yeah.
So you always have the footage. Yeah.
Well, how long is it going to take before one of those cars hit a drone?
I don't know. I'm here for it though.
I am too.
Like that footage they show of the drone whenever it's like moving with the cars, that is awesome.
That is some badass stuff.
Have you ever tried flying a drone?
Yes, and it's pretty difficult when you're first starting out.
It's pretty tough. Like I'm like
everything's inverse.
Yes, and I'll barely go up, and it's like, I'm like, what the heck? But like whoever's driving that drone has to have like mad talent for sure. Because I would be the one to like accidentally run it into a car, and then everyone would hate me.
Oh yeah, within like the first like 10 seconds, easy.
First it's
just like, don't worry guys, I got it. And just like destroy an entire race, like wreck the entire field, and it's your fault. Like, how does that work? How do you get your money back for that?
Yeah, like, I don't know, but it's a good. Hey, I'm telling them, don't hire me to fly the drone. That is like the last job in the world I would ever want. That'd be awful.
It's gonna be, and we get to see how NBC is gonna handle stuff too, because we're moving to NBC coverage going into this.
Yeah, and I actually like NBC better than Fox.
So to get Dale.
And Dale's awesome.
Slide job.
Yeah, Dale's awesome, but I always just really enjoy the coverage a lot more. Anyways, I feel like there's less commercials with NBC
and more personality too. Like that's the main thing, because like we all love Jeff Gordon. Mike Joy is Mike Joy, but I don't know, it's just kind of bland and dry. So I think that NBC is going to be able, because when they had Darryl Waltrip and Fox, like that's what brought like the heat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And A lot of people hated on like, you know how like Michael Waltrip will go down on pit road
I
and
love
like
that. I
loved it. People hated it. They thought it was so annoying, but I always thought it was so funny because they would just be like congregating and he'd be like, "Hey, Eric Jones, what are you doing?"
And he's
Eric
always
Jones is
wearing
like,
random stuff. Yeah, see,
like
that's
random
my
like
element.
hats and like I don't know, like it reminds me of the chum bucket hat off SpongeBob. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but no, I loved Michael Waltrip.
That's what I'm
I thought
saying.
he
Like,
was
they got to lighten up.
awesome.
People got to lighten up because,
I
like,
know
Michael
it's a
Waltrip's
lot.
energy is the best.
It's fun. I think it makes it more fun. But that's just me. I mean, it's not for everybody. Like, I get some people just want to sit down and just watch a race. Some people are really dry like that.
Who are those?
I love some personality, you know, like
Yeah.
give me some boogity, 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 you know, like I love that.
What needs to be the next thing? Like, we've talked about this before in the
Oh,
past.
I don't know.
I don't either. Like, it's a tough one to think of, but it's going to be something so random, like out of the box, where no
Yeah.
one's going to be thinking about it. But do we think? I think that like a least likely suspect will deliver it, like Steve Letarte. Like he'll be like the last guy you would think that would deliver something like that, and then all of a sudden he just
Yeah.
says some random stuff and it just sticks. Everybody's gonna think it's Dale though that's gonna come up with this new catchphrase, but it won't be.
It's going to be someone a lot less suspecting.
I just want Kyle Petty to start covering races again and just come out there and just think, dude, that's the real wild boy.
Yeah.
Kyle Petty is like 100% out there.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But I don't know. I just love boogity, boogity, boogity. I always thought that was really fun.
It will never die. It will never
It will
die in NASCAR.
as long as I'm alive, it's never
Same.
gonna die. But seriously, I love it.
I will say one thing that did die though, moving away from this race, the awards ceremony was canceled in Nashville. The shirt that you're wearing, and where Drew's from. So you guys, it's what are you gonna do now? Like, there's no awards ceremony.
What so you know, like whenever they had it in November, I was actually planning on going, but I got sick, and so I never did get to go. But Alex went, and he was like taking pictures of the cars and stuff for me, and I was just like so jealous because I was literally sitting at home with my like runny nose, sore throat. Yeah, and I was so mad because I was like, it's literally like right down the road, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, I could get next to Chase Elliott. You know me.
Yeah, that was the only thought. Chase.
The only thought.
What about the Underglow? You remember when they had
yes, it was the Chip Ganassi cars. It was
that was
Kyle
fire.
Larson and Kurt Busch. That was awesome.
Tokyo Drift.
And yeah, that was so cool. And I even had like tickets for like meet and greets too down there. So like I definitely would have got to meet like it was like the top 12 like championship drivers, or maybe it was like top 8 or something. And yeah, I didn't even get to freaking go because I was sick. So that sucked. But I wanted to stay at home. I wanted to keep my sickness to myself, like everybody out there should be doing if they're sick. And so I just didn't get to go. Especially now.
Yeah.
But I'm just a little bit extra sad because like since I don't get to go this year, it's going to be 2 years I missed it. And 2 years it's been here. I'm like, what the heck? Like, like why am I not able to go? But
where else would they want to have it though? I mean, really, I remember they've done it in like New York before. Like,
they done it in New York, Las Vegas.
Yeah. I think Nashville's like the spot, especially now.
And it's in the South, and now that me and Chase Elliott are buddies,
BFFs,
Yeah, not really. Don't believe me. I'm like, why don't they just keep it here? And we've talked about this before. There's like no place like Nashville, like for award ceremonies like that. It's so much fun. The atmosphere is great. All the people here love it. And it's like a pretty centralized location for a lot of people too.
Right.
So,
it's not a bad drive for me either, coming like from the New Orleans
it's like
area.
pretty much everyone in the South has easy access to Nashville. If you're Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Kentucky,
right there in the middle.
Yeah, it's just like right there. So I don't know, but I'm just bummed that it already got canceled. I'm like, why couldn't we wait until like September? But it probably still would have got canceled. So I don't know. I'm bummed out about it though.
Big bumming, but you know what? It'll be okay. It just sucks because like if this is the year that Denny Hamlin wins the championship, it's like his
or Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I mean,
of course
you're always going to say that, but right now, yeah, I just let you go. Like if I hear "cha," I'm like, I don't even think about myself anymore. I just she means Chase Elliott. But yeah, Denny
Chase.
Hamlin, that would suck. Like if he won this thing and he's just kind of like,
it would suck. It would suck for anybody that won.
Yeah.
You know how bad that would suck to not get celebrated?
Do you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to the clock. This is your first time doing shout out to the clock, Jinsey.
Shout out to the clock.
It's very important piece of Garage Guys history.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. What is it? Give me a little rundown.
It's it. You did it. It's over. Shout out to the clock. You just said it.
Shout out to the clock. Okay.
That's it. It's that simple.
All
right. We did it. All right.
All right. On to the next one.
On to the next one. But going back to there, yeah, it would suck if anybody didn't get to get their trophy, but for Denny especially, because he's just been like snubbed constantly. Chase hasn't got to the point to where Denny has been like right there. You know what I mean? I sound like such a Denny stan right now. I probably need to shut up, but because I'm not by any means. But like, that thought crossed my mind. I'm just like, how sad is that? Like, this man has just been wanting this for so long, and then it's just like, well, here, we're gonna send it to you from Amazon via FedEx to your house.
Via FedEx. No, I think they would do
Instagram picture sad as shit. Just like
they would definitely do UPS.
Yeah, it would have to. Dale Jarrett would bring it to him in the '88 from the old school. I don't know if you remember that car or not, but
I don't know. But it really would suck for anybody to win and then not get, like an awards banquet. That's a big part of it, like being in front of everybody in like the industry and streaming it on TV. I guess they're going to do a Zoom meeting.
Right. That's what I was just thinking.
Maybe they could invite the fans to the Zoom meeting.
I think Zoom would crash. Probably.
Zoom would crash 110%. I'd be like fighting for my spot in there,
Mm-hmm.
Like I would really be like, yes, I would make sure my internet signal was like prime, and then I'd be like logging on, like making sure I had my spot. But no, Zoom would definitely crash. It crashes in my classes, like my college classes, whenever we have like 15 people on camera. It'll just crash. Yeah, I'm like, there's 15 of us. Like, what the heck?
They'll have to I don't know. It sucks.
I don't know what they'll do. They'll have to do They'll have to do like FaceTimes with
Periscope.
I don't know. Yeah, something. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they need to figure. I'm sure they'll get it under. I'm sure they already have something planned.
Well, by the grace of God, may this change before that time gets here. Maybe something will happen. Who knows?
Fingers crossed.
We'll keep them. I don't know how much, but before we get to Jinsey Says and wrap up the show, I don't know how much you know. I just got to let this be stated. I know we don't talk about – I haven't really talked to you about football much, but there was some pretty big NFL news that came out this weekend. Cameron Newton was an unsigned free agent quarterback. You know who Cam Newton is, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I've heard his name.
Okay. So you know like how
I've just heard his name.
Yeah, I've heard him tossed around once or twice. Like, have you heard about the references about how he dresses up like a Cato's fashion model at the end of games in the press conference?
Never heard about that.
Okay, well when this podcast is over, look him up. But Cam Newton is going to the New England Patriots to be the starting quarterback. He got a 1-year deal with them, so it's going to be really fun to watch Bill Belichick and Cam Newton. I'm pretty excited to see how those two interact and how that stacks up. So I'm
good for you.
Good for me, right? Yeah. Well, we got to learn you a thing or two about football.
We got to learn me a thing or two.
We got to learn a lot of thing or two.
Yeah, I don't know about football.
But you know NASCAR.
But I know NASCAR, and that's what matters. NASCAR. Right. Let me just put in my plug real quick. NASCAR has been the only sport that I've ever watched that has really stuck with me. So it just holds a place near and dear to my heart.
It's in the heart.
It's in the heart right about here.
It's in the heart. All about the heart. All right. Another thing that comes from the heart and from the mind of Jinsey is this segment on Garage Guys called Jinsey Says. Jinsey, what are we saying this week? What does Jinsey have to say? Well,
Jinsey's got some words for Mother Nature.
Oh, I'm ready.
Because there's something going on. Like, rain at every single race. Like, come on, Mother Nature. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm just trying to sit there and enjoy my race without the threat of rain, without the threat that we're not going to be able to finish the race because we don't have lights at the track, without the threat of lightning and rain delays. I am over it. I sit there, I'm prepared for the race. They get 2 laps in, and then, boom, they're coming to pit road. I'm like, what the heck is going on? There's lightning in the area. I'm like, dude, what the heck?
I don't even have emotion anymore.
No, it doesn't even faze me at this point because I'm like, okay, like whatever. I'll just go outside and like do something.
Stare at the sky.
I'll just go stare at the sky. I'll just go like give Mother Nature some middle fingers while I'm at it. But,
right. I'm proud of you for loud capping Mother Nature. She needs it.
Man, something's up, really. This is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced because why is it, honestly, that rain has threatened every single race? I mean, we go back to the Daytona 500. It started out bad. It started out bad in Daytona. Didn't even get to finish the Daytona 500 until Monday.
I'm still sad about that because I had to leave.
Oh, that sucks for you. Because, see, I went to the Daytona 500 in 2018 or 2019, last year. Mm-hmm. So I was able to watch it in full. And, man, I really wanted to go back this year. So glad that I didn't make plans for that because I would have had to leave too. And that sucks. You know how bad that sucks to drive away from Daytona knowing that there's going to be a race that you're not going to get to watch?
I literally had to watch it on my phone driving
tears
back to like Mississippi. It was rough.
Literal tears. That's so bad. So, yeah, I feel for you. But Jinsey says Mother Nature has got to stop. Like, we've got to stop with this rain, with this lightning.
Get out of here, Mother Nature.
I'm over it. I just feel like all it's done is rain. I'm over it.
You got to pull out the baby. You got to pull out the baby powder and pimp slap Mother Nature. It's time.
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready to go in the ring with her.
Okay, boom, boom. Toe to toe with Mother Nature. Okay, that's an amazing Photoshop that we're gonna try to create.
All
now.
Mother Nature would have to do is like tornado my ass, and like I would be blown away. But I would try. Like,
imagine you like sitting there. There's like some pink boxing gloves, just like I'm ready, and all of a sudden, there's a tornado just drops from the sky. It's like, I win.
You need to try to do some art with a tornado and me.
There we go.
With some gloves.
All right. Well, whenever I get to Nashville, when I get back up there, we'll all get together and we'll just record that. We'll make that happen.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be storming, so there won't be a problem with that. But yeah, probably Mother Nature, stop.
We'll go where a NASCAR race is to film it. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, and then it'll probably rain us out.
Exactly. That'd be perfect.
Oh, yeah. I'm over the rain.
I am too. It's a good thing that you have to say. I think you have one more thing to say too about joint love that we have for a restaurant called Taco Bell.
Okay. It's in my Twitter bio. Lover of Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. And listen, all podcast listeners, I'm going to bless your lives tomorrow on Tuesday, June 30th, because if you order with the app, you get a free $5 Chalupa Cravings box.
I'm
in the app for drive-through pickup, it says. Here it is. Free $5 Chalupa box. It comes with a chalupa, a taco, looks like a burrito of sorts. You get a drink.
Of sorts.
And you get cinnamon twist for free. Let me tell you what.
Free Cinna-Shits?
I love food, but I love free food even more because it's 100%. Free. Unless it tastes bad. Now, that's going to be a different story. I will report back. But podcast listeners, go get you a free Chalupa Cravings box. $5, not $10. $5 saved. So
please report live from a Taco Bell tomorrow. Like, go get a microphone and get a camera and report live and just like eat your free.
You can
box.
go live on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go live on Twitter on my lunch break. I'm gonna be like, free $5 Chalupa box.
Do it.
And it's free. It's free all day. It's not just for lunch. I choose to get mine for lunch just because I don't want to fix myself lunch tomorrow. I love fixing me some dinner, but I'm not gonna fix my lunch tomorrow. So it says it's offer valid at participating U.S. locations tomorrow until 11:59 PST.
What if someone doesn't participate?
Oh, and it also says while supplies last. So
it's probably not good because Taco Bell is very notorious for running out of things. You ever been to a Taco Bell where they ran out of cheese?
I didn't remember that. But I do know that whenever they do the free Doritos Locos Tacos, you know, like they have like a free day for that. It's like, I don't know, like when is it? Like whenever they sign for the NBA or like do the draft or something?
It's actually for anything, Jinsey, because I don't know if you've seen this or not, but I'm actually kind of like the I guess you would say a Taco Bell
connoisseur.
Well, that, but like a trying to think Juan. What's the guy I'm thinking of? Don Juan or something like that. You know, like Rico Suave. I'm like the Rico Suave of like getting free Taco Bell food. So I'll roll through the drive-thru at random locations. And I started out with George Kittle. He's a football player, and I was like, I'm here to claim my free Doritos Locos Taco for George Kittle scoring over 30 points in the fantasy football playoffs. And they're just like, okay. And then I get a free one. I did it with Ricky Stenhouse.
It's not even – are you serious?
Yeah, I just make up anything I want. So see, this is a great thing, but I'm here to tell you that I'm the proof that you can get free Taco Bell any day of the week.
Listen, I went to Taco Bell a couple weeks ago, and I went to try their new pineapple freeze. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I haven't heard of this.
Oh, my God. I've tweeted about it. How have you not seen it?
Enlighten me.
Okay, so it's like, you know how like they have the Baja Blast freeze? I tried the strawberry, like Starburst freeze. It was pretty good. Yeah. But listen, the only reason why I got that is because they were out of the pineapple. But the time that I was able to try the pineapple, I was like, today for lunch, I'm going to go get the pineapple freeze. You know, like they do it like from like 2 to 5, they're $1. But I went like 12. You know, I was like, I'm going to pay, you know, like $2 to try this. Not that I care. Like that's fine.
You're a true friend and lover. True lover and friend of Taco Bell.
And everybody was hyping it up. So I was like, I'm definitely going to try this pineapple freeze. You could also get it with vanilla ice cream whipped in. I opted not to do that because I was, you know, like it was like a lunch type drink. I didn't want like ice cream mixed in. But I go up to the drive-thru and there was really nobody else in the drive-thru. A car had just pulled away in front of me and I ordered my freeze and they were like, okay, like pull up to the window. And these 2 sweet girls handed it out to me and they were like, it's on us today. And, like, that stuff never happens to me. And I was like, oh, my God, are you joking? I was like, that is the nicest thing ever. And then I drove away, sipping my freeze. I pulled over in a parking spot, and I FaceTimed my mom. And I was like, oh, my God, blessing today. Like, it was amazing. And the freeze tasted so good. So anybody who's out there, try the pineapple freeze. It is so good. It's not like super pineapple-y or anything, but it's like really good. I want to try it with the vanilla ice cream because I bet that would be even better. But I just feel like that's more of a dessert.
It is, but I have this perfect idea. So I think I've proved that I can get anything I want for free from Taco Bell. So tomorrow,
oh my gosh, try it. Yes.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say I'm here to claim my free pineapple freeze for Jinsey Stinson talking about it on the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast, and then I'm going to get it, and I'm going to videotape the whole thing, and I'm going to get that pineapple freeze for free. I'm not going to pay
What if they make you pay for it?
I'm not going to pay for it. Then it failed. The idea failed, but it's not. I'm going to get it.
So you wouldn't even you'd be like, oh, you caught me in my act. Like, here's my card. Like, you wouldn't even do that?
No, I'd be like,
you're just going to drive. That's why you like the drive. That's why you like the drive-through.
Yeah.
That's why you like the drive-through, because you can just drive You can just drive away.
No, it's not even that. Like, I will order food, but I'll say I'm also here to claim my food.
Oh,
see,
okay. So you're not just going through the drive-through to get your. But you can't do it tomorrow because you're already getting your free $5 Chalupa Cravings box.
You got a point. But see, here's the beauty of it. I can clip this right here and be like, yeah, it was on the commercial. And I can just show it. And then they'll be like, oh, well, they obviously have headsets on and they're talking and this is on YouTube.
They're official.
So this is official. Like, okay, here it is. All I need you to do is just say, let's just do it. We're going to crop this part right here. And this is for everyone to use. So just basically say, I'm Jinsey Stinson and Taco Bell is going to be giving away free pineapple freezes on Thursday. So make sure to go there on Thursday right now. This is for everyone.
I'm not doing it. No.
Oh, come
What if
on.
Taco Bell? No, I can't do Taco
Are
Bell
you
like
afraid
that.
of Taco Bell, Jinsey?
I mean, maybe.
Like the Taco Bell army is coming for you? Like
Yeah.
we're here to take you
Make
out.
the title is Jinsey afraid of Taco Bell?
Yeah, that's game. Jinsey says Jinsey afraid of
Listen.
Taco Bell. Think, man. Like
Now, I don't know if everybody should try that because you're already getting a free $5 chalupa box. So just give Taco Bell a break, like give them a week, and then maybe try it out.
okay.
Give them a
Well,
little break.
I'll do it on Thursday, and then people can just use my
Report
video.
back.
Like, here's proof.
Yeah,
All right.
just report back to us if you do it.
Be like, Jinsey said I could have it.
And I might just do like a Twitter live tomorrow of me in the Taco Bell drive-thru.
I just want to go talk to random
$5
people.
box.
Like, hey, did you get your I'm gonna go into a
You can't
random area.
You can't do that because they're only doing drive-thru.
Well, of course, but I'm saying, I'll just go to random areas with my mask on and be like, did you get your free Taco Bell?
Oh.
Yeah. And they'll be like, what? Why are you in the front of a Hardee's asking me that? Why are you here?
And you're
are you out of your car?
Quit spending your money at Hardee's and go get your free Taco Bell.
We're also bringing Hardee's back though, so we got some joint interests. There's some conflicts of interest here.
Let me say something. I've never ate Hardee's in my life.
Ooh.
Ever.
Ooh.
And I never plan to eat Hardee's in my life.
I will say Taco Bell has the edge on Hardee's. I will say that. That is
all right. So I'm not in the wrong here.
You're not in the wrong, but it's more of the competition between Arby's and Hardee's. So we're bringing Hardee's back because Arby's thinks they're king right now. But that's also a conflict of interest because I love Buffalo Wild Wings, and I think that their owners.
Buffalo Wild Wings is so overrated.
No. Maybe. I like it. It's good.
Overrated.
Now we're talking about food. Look, this was great. This was the episode. Okay.
We'll end it here.
Jinsey said Mother Nature can suck it. Free Taco Bell chalupa box, and tell them on Thursday that Jinsey said that free pineapple freezes for everyone because you listen to the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast. And
if you try it out, let us know. Yeah, if you succeed, great. If you don't, sorry.
I will post this clip and show my clip of me in the drive-thru, and I'll leave the phone so that people can see that there's not on the receipt. I'm that guy. It's coming.
We'll see.
All right. Don't take me to jail, Taco Bell Army. That Jinsey's afraid of. All right. That's it. You want to close this out because you brought a lot of energy last time you did the sports party repeat.
Yeah, I'm ready. You're
on it.
Sports party repeat.
It's the Garage Guys. 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 It's the Garage Guys.